Hello everyone, welcome to a new quick look on higher playing games. My name's Simon and today a good day has happened. Welcome to Audiosurf 2. Possibly the sequel, well it's the sequel to possibly the game that I've spent the most amount of time playing ever that's not a Formula 1 game, to be fair. Yeah, absolutely still love the original, play it all the time. I get very precious over my scores. Now this is an early access, and it must be stressed that quite a lot of this isn't done. Go to the options, coming soon. See, it really is very new and very rugged round the edges, I will say. But there is so much potential here, and it really works quite nicely. So what I'll do, we'll start off with what we know and what we've known from before, and we'll go for the mono theme first because I've already unlocked that. This doesn't come unlocked when you first get it. I'm going to go for neon, and I'll just have to go back because we are on the wonders that is good downloads. This is oh dear, it's going through everything that I've got now. See, this is really ropey. We'll have to go for music that I've made, I'm afraid. Just because of quality and me not being taken off the air, basically. So we'll go for a nice shorty track. So apologies that it is me doing these songs, but it's just to show you what it's like. So mono is coming from the old topic, where it is literally moving left and right to get through and sort something. But even here you'll see that things are different. So, as always, hit the colours, avoid the greys. You can see that really awkward start, which doesn't quite work out. One thing I don't like with this, so far, is that you will always return to the middle if you are not pressing left or right. And that takes a lot of getting used to. There's still the extra bonus score for stealth, which means you don't hit a grey at all. Not entirely sold on the schemes, but these schemes are very much interchangeable, and having looked on the Steam workshop that's going already, this game is very open to being modded. Very psychedelic stuff there. So there's still the old gradients, still the fast and slows. It's just that this song is quite rocky, so it... Oh! Is my stealth gone? Can't squabble what you are playing either yet so far. Yeah, it does take a while to get used to this. You're returning back to the centre. I wonder if later on there'll be an option where you can actually turn that off, because I'm so used to flicking backwards and forth between all three rows, it makes it quite difficult to then go to this. Not saying either's right or wrong, I just like the preference to change. And I'm assuming that modding of the colours and the ways how you deal with things around it is relatively easy. And it gives you the instructions of how to mod as well, which I think is a real signal to say, do you know what, you can customise this game to exactly how you want it to be. And that's pretty exciting. So you still have your mini-map on the left-hand side showing you the gradients of how fast and slow things are going. This is pretty much all downhill all the way. You can see a little tail of uphill at the end, which is essentially the fade out of the song. That is a song in the mono, and you can see I'm kind of back to the old ship flying backwards and forth there, and you've got plenty. It's all very familiar, which is great. Sometimes familiar is good. No entries. Got all of that. Fabulous. It automatically loads the next song for you as well, as if you're ready to go, so that you never come out of it. Let's take a look at what's actually new then with this, because it's only some stuff that I've unlocked so far, and we'll talk about wakeboarding, which is the real. It's where the game actually starts, and I find it quite. It's really tricky to get going. We're going to go for Neo again, or should we? Oh no, actually, let's not go for Neon. Let's go for whatever's behind. I want Sandstorm. Okay, click on Neon Pink, and then will it let us have? No. See, there's still a lot to be dealt with. So we've managed to click Sandstorm in all of that. I was trying to think of a song that's actually got changes in, because it specifically wants you to do changes in loudness and things. So we'll go for Tremors. Okay. So this time you're riding on a wakeboard, and you have transitions where it will paint everything for you. And can you see just on the left hand side it's got this downhill thing, and it's telling me how much airtime that I can get at certain points. And it's essentially throwing yourself into tricks and jumps as you go along. So looking very fun, and the sand stuff looking quite good as well. So this time, oh, this looks all much more ethereal. I like this feeling. Can you see the blocks are building my multiplier, and then I can go off and do jumps and so on and so forth. But you score more points for doing various jumps, and there are 4 jumps that you can do that I've managed to unlock so far. I'm assuming there will be more. Okay. Combos, and then ruining it afterwards. But it's interesting to see where it's pushing at the moment. The music from. So it's really from the percussion side. So doink. So I know I keep doing the same. There we go, there's a different one. And it's all about building the multiplier so that you get a higher score when you actually do the thing. And different tricks take up different airtime. I've not been able to ratchet up a 12,000 score on a jump yet. Which just probably shows how terrible I am, actually, to be honest. So, we're not doing too bad on this. I find that this really detracts a bit from the actual gameplay that I want. I'm very much used to the mono and the whole this is how it should be kind of thing. I don't know. That was 4,000 I got on that jump. Oh. Nearly getting the good stuff. and you've really got to time those jumps so that you're hitting on the right multiplier, and it's very difficult because if you hit the top, a lot more skill involved, maybe a little bit too much skill sometimes. But never mind, I'm sure there will be people that will absolutely love this mode, and I think this will be much more fun by the time it comes into real fruition. Way ended on a high. So that's kind of how things work. Didn't get the challenge there for 12,000 on a single jump, so I can't unlock other modes yet. But you can see what I'm scoring on all of the jumps as I've gone down. No trick points, just all raw points as they call it. I've still not been able to do Wakeboard Pro. The Wakeboard on its own is just doing tricks, there's no blocks coming through. But then people have been starting to mod already, or the person that's already done it has already talked about mods. I just want to show you some of the stuff that's capable, and the best thing is this audio sprint thing. It doesn't work particularly well. It reminds me of Bit Trip Runner, but it just sparks your mind of, ooh, that's what you could do it for. So I'm going to take a relatively simple piano song, and this could probably be the wrong way of doing it. Sometimes piano songs on these games kind of go nuts. So A is jump and B is duck, and can you see the absolute nut? It's only a piano song with some vocals, and it's going to go absolutely nuts. But it's managed to take me as a runner, and I've now got to leap and duck through and just hold on to each one, and each block you go over gives you just a singular point. The toil and the tumble, the twist and the trust and the knot. How good is that for just a mod out of the blocks? And it does have the comical scream as well. But I know it's only reduced it into a 2-button game, but actually this is almost a game in itself if I could actually get the buttons right. There is so much mileage if this is what could happen with the game. And it's things like this that make things really exciting for the future of Audiosurf, because I know I kind of resort back to the simpler versions of stuff, but this is just another way of doing it and defining it, and you could trials it even and stick a bike on or something. And I think each theme will have its own leaderboard. It implies it, at least anyway. My musical taste is a bit strange, so not many people play the songs that I'm listening to on here, which is why I've got so many high scores. This continual shift of the load onto me, suicidal. It's suicidal. Oops. Beside you. But even the slowing down and the speeding up of stuff, it transfers over really well. Beside you. Alone. Can't really complain if this is the level of stuff. Now, I've not dived into actually how you build the mod, even though the instructions are there. Literally bought this game about 20 minutes before we went and broadcasted this. But yeah, hyper excited. And if I can get some permissions of some other musical artists, I think we'll be heavily featuring this, because I think everyone knows my love of rhythm action games, although this poor person, if this was a trials game, they would have no arms or legs or limbs or head. So, you did. Right. I do like the sunset theme on this as well. Very beautiful. Look at me now. Yeah, I like. So that's Audiosurf 2, very early access. There is ropey bits, the menus go a bit funny. There's all kinds of things that go slightly wrong. With this theme that we've just ran, you can have up to 4 people playing locally, and that's a good game changer for this type of game. So really impressed with the basis of it. There's a lot of work to be done, but my goodness, this could be amazing. So take care everyone, and we'll see you later on for a new video for High Plane Games. Thanks for watching. Bye.